Hey, how's it going? My name is David, and thank you. Yeah, thank you again so much for your interest in this free landing page audit. So, in the next few minutes, I would say like 10 roughly minutes, we'll go together through your landing page from top to bottom, and I'll try to, generally speaking, just find the biggest conversion links, and I'll overall give you some tips and tricks how to improve the conversions, or I wouldn't say even conversions. I would give you like overall tips how to make the site not only look better, work better, but also like to get a better idea of the product actually is about. Because that's, let's be honest, that's one of the biggest problems people been having with their websites. Okay, so let's do this. TSTP, sorry about that. TSTP Field Tech Toolkit. I would say it's pretty straightforward when it comes to this project right here, and I would say the fix is quite easy. And the main problem is that I really recommend on focusing is text. It's really texty, and for me, I don't even know like what to focus on first. I just see big, big chunk of text. We need some graphics, man. Like we need some visuals. We need help people to get the idea what the product is about, because no one, and this might sound harsh. So sorry about that, but no one's going to read through all of that, I believe. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But this is text heavy, really text heavy. So then we start from the top. Okay, grab this. We so from the top. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 elements that look like buttons. Okay. Uh, I know you probably want to do like a fancy theme here and have like a hamburger menu. Like all of these, home down, not home. That's part of the logo. But about contact, block, changelog, devlog, mission, features, like all of that should be in the navbar right here. Okay. So here you need to have bit. Oh, it's not working. Sorry. Here you need bit, boom, boom. All of those different links, and here you can have login. I wouldn't do theme, or I mean, I'm not sure if you're tracking this, how many people are actually clicking on the theme. I am pretty sure that no one. I mean, it's nice to have. Definitely, I tried it. Like I like the fact that you can just really cool design thing. But I'm not sure this adds any value. Okay, and I'm not even sure like how to revert back to the original one. Yeah, whatever. I'll just keep this one. Okay, so put the most important items in the navbar. Tell people like what to click on. All right, and then these at the bottom, these ones: download, explore features, Discord community, Android native. Like these look, even though they are not, I know that because I tried to clicking on them, but they look like buttons. Okay, and then this download, this should be right in the middle, right in the middle, and features and Discord they can be at the top in the navbar. Like simplify the UX, simplify the navigation. Okay, then under that I would love to see some sort of a illustration or like some sort of a graphics or anything that would give people idea of the actual product. Okay, and then again, this has something to do with the fact that people are really lazy creatures these days. Okay, and statistically speaking, you have around 3 seconds only 3 seconds only to convince people, and you need to tell them within those 3 seconds what problems do you fix, who is this for, and what do they do next if they want to fix their problem. Okay, I am not sure if you say TSTP Field Tech Toolkit. I am not deaf. Okay, so I am not 100% sure if your ICPs, if they look at it, they got it, they get it. But what I like more is is this sentence right here. Run nodes, photos, tasks, audits, diagnostics, and collaboration workflow from one operational workspace. And maybe if you add that TSTP Field Tech toolkit inside of that, you'll have pretty good headline. I think you'll have pretty good headline. All right. So that's the first recommendation. Simplifying the hero section. Okay. Really focus on the core problems people been having. Who is your ICP? Okay. Who is the ideal persona? And try to set up the hero section so it answers those problems your people been having. Okay, because the product is there, so it fixes your people problems. Okay, so they have a problem right here, and they need to get to a desired state. Okay, they have no idea how can they fix their problem. So just imagine they'll just go into our website and they see really good headline with one big chunky button and with some extra navbar at the top. That should be a no-brainer for them. Okay, so I would try to simplify the top section a lot. And you can also ask AI. Let's be honest, like everyone uses AI these days. So you can just ask Claude or whatever you are comfortable with, and just ask it like to simplify it. Okay. And again, like all of these, like the idea is really good. I would say you have a really good start. Okay. But you need to add some illustrations or something, add something to it. Add some little bit of spice. Okay. It needs something, the worst you can do is just ask GPT to create your images. And these days you can call it the worst. Like, that's really good. Like GPT makes really good images. Okay, so try to add some visuals to it. All right, and then I am again like this is a really specific because it's for built for devs, but maybe try to base it around also benefits. Like, what is the actual like added value from those features? Okay, so try to maybe instead of these titles, maybe try to cook up like a combination of these two every time. So because this field operations, location and mapping, like these are pretty, you know, like you can immediately see them. Your focus is on them immediately. So maybe try to craft a headline that like combines both features and benefits into one. Okay. Like the good thing is, and believe me, I've reviewed like hundreds of pages and I check websites daily. The good thing is that you have a lot of text. So you can start trimming down. Okay, it's always better to trim down rather than adding more. Okay, so really focus on like the core benefits. Like, what is the one thing? Why should they trust you and not the other competitors if there are any? Okay, and base the whole messaging around that. Add images to it. Okay, but like just looking at this right here, if I can be honest with you, I don't know what to focus on. Like there is so much. Like I'm looking at the text and I see this, and then I see these three lines, but I also like notice this text right here because this one is white, this one is blue in this case within in this thing. Okay, yeah, and just a small thing, I would just put the fill above it because I immediately also notice this thing, and there is no button. Also, there's the other thing. Like you don't have any buttons. You don't have any like social proof. You don't have any. You need to guide users towards action. Okay. So like the least thing you can do, add button here. All right. Just add a button there. Then when we scroll down, you have a button probably here, but that's not. It needs to be more visible. It needs to be more dominant. Like right here, I've been scrolling through all of these features, and there's no button. Okay, so I expect the button to be here instead of the theme. Okay, you need to every single time guide users towards an action. Okay, so benefits, focus there on benefits. Try to simplify the hero section with some illustrations, graphics. I know it's really hard for these like tech products to think of anything, but there definitely are examples. And if you're interested, you can just once I send you this video, you can just message me. and I can look up for some visuals. So yeah, if you want that, you can just let me know after I send it to you. But try to look on Dribble, okay, and try to look for some images. How people usually do these, and try to take inspiration from it. Maybe make a screenshot, like worst case, as I said, put it in the GPT. Why not? And yeah, try to add numbers like, I don't know, save time, save like 30 minutes of your daily workflow, stuff like that. It only takes 5 steps. How it works. Do you have how it works? You don't have how it works. Maybe add like how it works. Um, so yeah, overall, it's, as I said, text heavy, and simplifying will help you a ton, I believe. Okay, so yeah, this is it. I try to sketch out like you. This is usually what I recommend for like overall tech brands. Um, one promise in one headline. Okay, then you have like the addition, who you help, and what changes for them. You have a call to action, what we discussed. Ideally, it should be combined with a verb, so it should be more like a don't do learn more, don't do download. Ideally, if you want to work this as a proper landing page, just do some verb with an outcome, listing ideal 3 benefits right under the button, so like people can associate some benefits with the button, and then show the actual product. And then if you have social proof, at testimonials, at any like logos, if you have any sort of collaboration, any sort of like software that people can use, like try to implement some logos there. And then yeah, what we discussed, like this is the ideal. Now bar for you, it's slightly different, but try to think of solutions, benefits, adding how it works. Maybe success stories. If you don't have that, that's fine. You can just cross it out, or maybe just add like a little blurb of you telling people why did you decide to actually build this product. And then FAQs, and then pricing if you have one. If you don't, then the call to action with all of those different buttons you have there, but this should be the primary one that is also there. All right, so yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye bye.